I create a lot of content. I've blogged every week since April 2009, usually twice a week. I've had a podcast for 9 years. I've never missed an episode. I've written 9 books. And a lot of people ask me, how do you stay so creative? How do you get so many good ideas? Well, I don't think I'm necessarily more creative than anybody else, but I am disciplined. I think for me, the creative process requires 4 disciplines. And I'm going to talk about those with you today. The first discipline is one of awareness. You're bombarded with new ideas all the time. You're always consuming content. You're going to new places and you're meeting new people. You're watching shows on TV and movies and maybe listening to podcasts, reading blog posts, and all these ideas are coming at you. And this discipline of awareness means looking at these stories and these ideas as through a filter of, could this be something I could work into content for my readers or my video fans or my listeners on my podcast? Think about the world as you experience it and look at this filter. Could this be something I could create content about? Now, the second discipline is capturing it. Once you get these ideas, you've got to write it down. I keep a pad of paper right next to my computer so I'm ready to write down any ideas that come my way. It could be a question from one of my students in class. I'll say, oh wait, I got to write that down. And that becomes the idea of a potential podcast episode or a blog post. I find that if I don't write it down, I forget it. It doesn't happen. This is my number one source of having a creative block when I'm not writing down ideas. Third, if creating content is a priority, then you need to prioritize it. The other priorities in your life, you block out time on your calendar. If you want to work out, if you want to go on a date, if you want to go to a class, you put that on your calendar. You need to block out time every week to create. If this is a priority for you, then you have to make it a priority and block out that time. I recommend blocking out the same time every week, finding a time that's quiet, you can be undisturbed. For me, it's early Sunday mornings. I get up at 6 a.m., put on a pot of coffee, and I can have 2 uninterrupted, quiet hours where I can just create blog posts and write and think in a very relaxed fashion. That brings me to item number 4, the 4th discipline, which is being able to relax. That's kind of a weird one, but for me, I find I just can't be as creative when I'm stressed out, when my mind is going a million miles an hour. I have to be able to relax, to really get those creative juices to flow. So I think it's important not only to find the time to do it, but maybe the right space to do it. A certain part of your home, a nice chair in your office. Maybe you need to get out into a coffee shop to really get away and feel relaxed. So those are the 4 creative disciplines that I've been following for many, many years in my life. It's really helped me, and I hope it helps you too.